What is up guys, this is David, Matt and Ali here, and thanks for choosing to get your gaming news here at Livewire. Today's video will be adding to our coverage of For Honor, as it's all about the stylized executions we have seen so far.
If you are enjoying all the For Honor Alpha news coverage, then let us know by liking the video, to show your love for this epic game.
And as always, feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment with your favourite execution.
Alright then, let's first start by saying that this is all the executions we have available to us so far from the game, with only 6 of the playable 12 classes being in the alpha. Also, as we'll see, the Conqueror, Berserker and Orochi only have 2 executions as opposed to the Warden, Raider and Kensai's 4.
However, we do expect this to become 4 executions each on release, as this footage was taken from the alpha. Perhaps we will see all the classes in the beta version, and if so, you can expect to see another video like this showcasing all of them.
Also, we must give a shout out to YouTuber Frost Knight, who provided some of the footage to the video. The link to that video is in the description, so please feel free to check out that montage.
So first we'll start with the Knights and the Warden. We have the Hilt Strike, Guts then Chop, Backhand Strike and Spinning Decapitation executions. With the Hilt Strike, it may seem like I'm having a tough time against this Raider, but I hold my own with the blocking, and in the end one of those big heavy strikes pay off. The final blow coming from my own customizable hilt.
For the Guts then Chop execution, Matt's going up against a pesky Berserker class. They're not so great on the defense, we can see that there with the execution. Does exactly as it says, and your sword goes straight for the guts and neck, leaving quite a clean cut there.
Backhand Strike is a pretty basic execution, gets the job done nicely and easy, with a stab to the stomach and a bitch slap to the face.
Last but not least then we have the Spinning Decapitation, and it just looks absolutely beautiful, one of the coolest ones that we've seen in the alpha. Next up we have the Conqueror with the 2 executions of the Bash and Dash and the Garrote.
With the Bash and Dash, Matt's teasing the Berserker to come down the stairs. He doesn't want to though, so he goes to him and deals a winning blow with the flail over the head, knocking him with the shield and taking his head off.
Onto the Garrote then, and I'm using the chain of the flail to kill him this time. Never mind the disappearing Chilo as I wrap the chain around the Berserker's neck, pulling down to strangle him to death. Brutal, and then I end up celebrating to a wall, so yeah.
Now we'll move to the Vikings, with the Raider having its full 4 executions of the Gutbuster, Axe Uppercut, Neck Breaker and Skullcracker. For the Gutbuster then, Matt starts off by attacking this wall. We don't know what it did to him, but then the Conqueror does try to get some shots in, but in the end that Danax is just too much and he gets pushed to the floor, and an axe to the gut is going to kill you no matter who you are. Then we have that Axe Uppercut again. The Conqueror cannot handle the heavy blows of the Raider, gets an axe to the shoulder, a hit with a pommel and an uppercutting axe to the face.
Finally getting a bit hands-on with the Raider, we have the Neck Breaker. After getting in with a heavy blow, you can end your opponent by simply giving them a big Viking hug to the neck.
The Skullcracker is an epic execution, a very quick but awesome finish. The enemy will bow down to your greatness, receiving an axe through the top of the head. And for a little bit of fun, we've put in our personal favourite, an Orthodox Raider execution, which is just to pick the player up and throw them off the edge. Bye bye.
Moving on to the Berserker executions, and so far we have the This is Valkenheim and Severe Amputation executions. For the This is Valkenheim execution, Matt does well here to make a good few dodges and some guard breaks against the Kensai, and he gets that heavy blow in, coming down with both axes to the shoulders, giving him a classic kick to the stomach, ripping his head off. That one is one of my favourites.
This is the Severe Amputation execution, with me trying for another heavy attack. Kensai not really doing anything. He then takes a swiping axe to the knee and then one to the Adam's apple, sending his head flying.
Up next we've got the Samurai.
Starting with the Kensai with the Evisceration, Insert New Spine, Beheader and Ground Stab executions. For the Evisceration then, we give the Conqueror a few nudges here before we go flying in with a heavy spinning attack to the shoulder, and then give a nasty slice across the stomach. That one must hurt.
Talking about pain, we have the Insert a New Spine execution. That seriously must be one of the worst ways to go in the game. We've got the Conqueror on the back barrel here. He makes some blocks, but again the Dachi is too strong here, and it ends up going right down the neck and spine of its opponent.
Next up we have the Beheader execution, which is just rather simple. Knock him down to the knees with a heavy blow, and then off with the Berserker's head.
Ground Stab is the final execution of the Kensei, sort of the same as the last one. Knock him down to the ground quick and stab them from behind. Simple and effective.
The Samurai Orochi is the last class to cover for this video at least. So far he has the Choke on This and the Kneel for Me executions. The agility of the Orochi proving to be too much for the Conqueror here. He takes a blow to the face before getting a katana threaded through his neck, it's GG at this point.
Finally then, we have the kneel for me execution. Great dodge encounter from me there, I must say. And then the Conqueror is actually trying to use the stairs to his advantage here. But, as you will see, it's all going to go horribly wrong for him, and he ends up with his head rolling down the stairs. Thanks for watching guys, let us know in the comments below what executions you're looking forward to the most. Stay tuned for more execution videos like this, when we have more info on other classes.
Until then guys, you can check out a similar video to this one. It's actually about the new Friday the 13th game and all the very brutal different ways you can die in that game. So I'd highly recommend you click that when it came out just yesterday, so please give it a look and let us know what you think.
Once again, thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like, rating, and subscribe if you're new. That's been all today, folks. We'll catch you next time. Goodbye.